everybody. Today I'm going to do a tour of our RV. We've been living in the RV for almost a year. In fact, we sold our house exactly a year ago today. So I wanted to give you guys a tour and see what it looks like to live in an RV with 5 kids. So I'm going to kind of just go through the systems and kind of what things look like. Now, we walked in, that's the door right there. We have 2 doors, and we kind of made that one be our back door, so that, or our main door, so that the kids can come into this area where it's a little bit more roomy than the other door. So we have back here, we have 3 bunks for the 3 older boys. Now, this trailer is meant to be a toy hauler. And so all of those beds, or the 2 top beds, are on electrical jacks. And so you push a button over here, I'll show you. And see, the beds go up and the beds go down. And so when we first moved in, we were just gonna have Lincoln and Levi share a bed. But then a few weeks in, I was like, that seems a little bit funny, because why don't we just put him on the ground? And he was really excited to have his own bed instead of having to share it. It really made it so that even though we decreased our space so much, the kids each felt like they had their own individual space. So Lincoln has the bottom, then Levi, and then Mason. And it works really, really great to have it that way, and it's just nice. They're all queen beds, so they have bigger beds now that we live in an RV than they ever did when we lived in a brick and mortar house, so it's really funny. So this area back here is the garage. So typically, like I was saying before, this trailer was designed for these beds to go up, and those doors, that door opens down into a ramp, and then you can bring all of your motorcycles and things like that into here. So I'll kind of give you just around. This is what this room looks like. It's the garage, and it's a big room, and then it has these slider windows, slider doors right here that close it so that when you have bikes and things back here, motorcycles, the fumes from the gas doesn't go up to the front. But we pretty much keep that open all the time, but it does make us, we have this nice room to do. That is the dresser for the kids, and we actually keep, excuse me, all of the older kids' clothes are in that one dresser. Everybody's clothes are in that dresser except for Jesse's. His are in my bedroom. So the bottom 2 are Lincoln, then Levi, then Mason, then Audrey. And really that's all of their clothes they have here are just the ones that are inside that dresser. And then on top of it, we have a lot of our school books. We homeschool, and so we have all the school books there, and we will be building a better shelving unit up here for books, because we kind of just have books everywhere. And we haven't really done a ton of improvements on the trailer. We've done a few things to kind of make it a little more livable, but I really do want to start making things a little bit more our own taste. But for right now, they're functional and they work. And right here we have, Sean made this just a few weeks ago. Let's see if I can get it so that is this rack so that the kids can come in from outside and they can hang their coats. Because before I basically just had coats all over the place. Over here we have kind of our school storage central. It doesn't look the prettiest, but it works. So this has, each kid has a bin for their own school. So it's Audrey, Mason, Levi, Lincoln, and then I have one for my books and things like that as well. We have our printer because we print a lot of things, a lot of our curriculum from the computer. And then we have school supplies, and then we have toys, and we have our Instant Pot is in that one because can't have the Instant Pot. And then we have electronics, and then shoes. Most of our shoes are actually outside in a big like Rubbermaid tote, but some of the ones that we don't use as often are in here. And that's kind of the back area. Oh, right here we have, this is very classy, we have our laundry, and then our garbage is behind that, and then some extra storage. And we actually keep it up on that box because, well, Jesse is 20 months and, you know, he gets into the garbage. We have to hide it so he doesn't get into it. And that's actually probably one of my biggest pet peeves about these trailers, is that there really isn't a good place to put your garbage can. We've used quite a few and owned quite a few trailers, and that's the one thing. I don't think I've ever had a trailer that actually has a place that makes decent sense to put the garbage can. And then we go moving into the main area from the garage, and we have the kitchen over there, and there's the door. I love having this island space here for the kids to eat their food here, and then I'm at their side and I can do dishes and help them with their schoolwork. And then we have the counter space over there. And so really I find that it's very rarely that I feel like I need more counter space. It does make it so that I have to clean up after myself a little bit better, but that's a good habit to have. So we really are super spoiled with this beautiful island, and then we do have the double fridges there as well. And so that also makes it so it's a lot more doable with the kids and having such a big family. We probably could make do with one, and we have in the past. We've had smaller trailers, but we do feel very blessed to have those big ones. And then the whole island has storage, and then there's cabinets below there and drawers below each one with fridges. And for the most part, I do have to reorganize on occasion when I get too much stuff or get rid of things, but I do feel like we are able to have all the things that we need. We do have to pare down, but it is sufficient. And then let's see here. We have the TV, which we don't ever use. My sister, where we're parked at stationary, we go into her house a lot to watch shows and things like that. So we don't need to do things like that in here. And then we have more books that Sean's gonna be building a bookshelf there as well. So it looks a little bit more, just a little bit nicer. And then we have the bathroom and our bedroom going up into there. And here's Lincoln. Everyone else is pretty much at friends' houses today, and he stayed home and is watching a show. He wants to say hi. Lincoln likes doing videos with me.
Hi.
What are you watching? Oh, that looks like fun. And so then we'll rotate around here. Nice big window of the land. And then up there, that's the room we came from. You can see the sliding glass door and back into the garage. And Audrey's bedroom, or her bed, is up there. So it's a loft space that's above the garage. And so it's really nice for her because she isn't even part in the same room as the boys. So it makes it really nice. So she has her own room up there, and then we'll walk up and we'll go into our bedroom. And so you can kind of see a little bit better the space, the kitchen, the back side of it. And then it's a fifth wheel trailer, so we actually walk up into the bedroom, and it's not massive, and we ripped off the trim because I wanted to paint it white, and we haven't gotten around to finishing it. And it's a fairly small room, but there's enough to walk around the bed, and that's really nice. A lot of RVs don't have space to walk around the master bed, and it really is a huge pain to make your bed if you can't get around it. So I do like that, and then it's in the slide out, so it slides out to make more room. And then there is a mirror, makes it feel a little bit bigger. And then there's a door into the bathroom. And this is our closet over here, the mirror as well. And we actually keep all of our clothes, all of our hanging clothes in here. And this is the most we've ever had. We just went back to Utah a few weeks ago, and we brought home way more than we usually keep here. But we keep, mine, Sean's, Audrey's, and then the boys on that side. And it's plenty, it's not stuffed or anything like that. And then Jesse's clothes are all folded in that basket. And then mine and Sean's, okay, we'll come around this side. There's actually a dresser built into the trailer, which is super nice. And so Sean keeps his clothes there. I keep my clothes here, and that's it. Like, other than what we have hanging, all of our clothes are in this dresser right here. And it seems a little bit crazy, but I actually like having less clothes because I know that I like everything that I have. And I get rid of anything if it doesn't fit into my drawers. And so it kind of keeps me only keeping things I like and things that I use. And we have just started using the KonMari method, and so it does make it so you can get a lot more clothes in there, which I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. Laundry day, I'm starting to fold more, but it is nice to be able to kind of fit things in there, and it looks super tidy. Now for Jesse, he used to sleep on a co-sleeper that Sean made that actually folded out of the closet, and that's where he slept pretty much the whole time we've been in here up until probably like a month ago. I was just done. I mean, he's old enough, he shouldn't be sleeping right. He doesn't need to sleep right next to me, even though he thinks he does. And we tried to get him to sleep back with Lincoln and share a bed, but that wasn't working. And so for right now, he actually just sleeps on this little cute bed on the floor that we've made for him. And Lincoln actually used to sleep there when we would use this trailer before we used it for full timing. And so it's great. He likes it. He sleeps there until about 5 when he climbs into bed with us, and hopefully sometime we'll have our bed back. So that's kind of how we keep our organization in here. Oh, and then we have storage here too. So there really is so much storage in this trailer. And then we kind of keep diapers and miscellaneous stuff and church shoes and toilet paper and things like that in here. And actually this cupboard isn't even very full. I could probably organize it and get it a lot more stuff in it. And then we have, I like that there is a door going in from the master and then from the main area into our bathroom. And when we were packing and getting everything ready to do full-time RV living, I watched a lot of north to south videos. They live in an RV with, I think, like 9 kids or something like that. And so I wanted some ideas of how to make it practical and organized in a nice way with larger families, because a lot of videos just talk about small, just a few people, if any kids, or a few kids, if any. And so one of the things they had was this nice shoe organizer, and I got this one from Walmart, and I like it that it's canvas so I can wash it, and then it looks a lot nicer than the plastic ones. And as you can see, it's not even super full, and we keep a lot of stuff in it. And I ended up cutting off the bottom 2 things because it was a little bit long anyway, or 3, I think I've cut off 3. And we still keep it full. But it's nice because the kids can access things really easily, and even though it doesn't look as tidy as not having it there, it's super nice. And then we do have the cabinet here, and I mean, I didn't organize it for this video. That is what it looks like. So we can fit a lot of stuff in there. I could probably fit more stuff if I actually organized it. And the same thing, we have storage down underneath as well. And then we'll rotate. We have more here where we keep our towels and more toilet paper and just bathroom storage. And I really like in this RV as well that there's the corner shower, because I really feel like it utilizes the space really well. And I was planning on getting something to hang over here to hang my toiletry things, but we're not like big shower stuff people. And so it hasn't bothered me enough to actually go out and buy it yet. So maybe eventually